Hello. I would like to talk today about the basics of awareness practice, which is the practice of mindfulness. It has many, many facets, and sometimes the spectrum of facets confuse the subject because there are so many aspects to it. But the practice itself is extremely, extremely simple. It's something that we naturally do. We just have to cultivate remembering how to do it naturally. It's kind of similar to learning to walk. We're not born with the ability to walk, but walking is natural in our genetic code. We just have to learn to do it. The key to mindfulness is staying present, and the key to staying present is the breath. Now, this does not mean slow, calm breathing. This means allowing the breath to be as it is, but being mindful of the breath. Really allowing your awareness to go into the breath. And what happens when we do this is our awareness comes into our body. And when we refer to the body, we really should call it the body-mind, because they are in a union, and breath is the bridge of the body-mind. Allowing our awareness to come to the breath allows the breath to fill us up, and our breath will naturally go towards a slower, calmer state, but not because we're trying to calm down. But the more our awareness goes to it, the wider the breaths become. And our presence also increases in width. We fill the space of our body with our awareness. Each part of our being becomes full of our presence. And from that, we can act, or most oftentimes not even need to act, but rather we allow. There's a sense of open acceptance in presence. There is a sense of not needing to do anything, not needing to fix or improve anything, because the more present we are, the more we allow our awareness to recognize that everything is perfect just as it is. Now, that seems like a very strange idea, especially when things are horrible. And it is a common teaching in mysticism all throughout the world, in every spiritual tradition, this moment where, even in the middle of utter crisis, there is a clarity and a deep peace that sees beyond the transient tragedy of our situation. And that moment is presence. That moment is pure awareness, and breath is the bridge into that. There is no end to the texture of the breath. It is always changing. It is always moving. It is always fluid, which are all qualities of reality. The nature of our existence has all those qualities: fluidity, constant transparency, constant movement, never being able to settle on it's this or it's that, because the nature of breath is always this and that at the same time. Breath in the Christian tradition is often associated with the Holy Spirit. And it is a bridge between the physical and the spiritual. It acts as a midpoint, and therefore it is one of the most tangible doorways into higher states of presence. There are many ways to meditate, different forms, and if you connect to those forms like mantra or visualization or prayer, that is wonderful. But breath really transcends all of those, because it doesn't have anything to do with a belief system or an ideology. It's the stuff of life, literally. And by paying attention to it, we are paying attention to the very thing that is animating our life. In China, breath is called qi, but qi is not just breath or the wind of life. Chi has numerous facets, breath of which is one. But whatever you call it, the most important thing is just to pay attention to it and allow your awareness to open to the infinites of your breath and the infinites of this moment. Remember, everything in this world is dreamlike, and nobody knows what tomorrow brings. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like us and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to be notified for when we post new videos. We really would encourage you to ask any questions that you have. We would love to answer them and address them in any way possible. And we will talk to you soon. And remember, stay focused on the question.